Hi everyone, welcome to another video on using Excel. Today we are going to look at a couple of simple yet interesting applications of Excel. While most of us have generated simple summary statistics in statistical packages like SPSS, JMP, Minitab, etc., creating it in Excel is equally simple. One of the prerequisites though is that you have to have the data analysis pack installed in Excel. So here, as you can see, we are on an Excel sheet with some mock data. To see if we have the data analysis pack installed, if you go and click on data at the top of the bar, on the far right of the screen, you might see data analysis if the data analysis pack is installed. So let's see how to use it in order to generate some easy and simple summary statistics. So let's go to data analysis. And immediately you will see there are quite a few options in here which you will recognize, especially if you're dealing with statistics on a regular basis. So you have ANOVA, correlation, covariation, and again, the one that we're looking at today, which is descriptive statistics. Let's click on that. And then when you do select descriptive statistics, let's try and understand the information that Excel requires to generate it. So one of the first things that it will need is the input range. So the input range is the range on which descriptive statistics is to be done. So as you can see here, out here we have some data, which is the data of a class of 30 students. Column B has the names of the students, and column C has the count of certifications that the students have obtained over the last 1 year. So this is our data on which we want to generate the information. So let's go ahead and select that as the right range for the input. The next thing that it will require is the output. Where do you want to save or show the output that you generate? So let's say that we would want to show the output in column F. So let's select column F for the output. Let's reselect the input range first, and then go to output range and select the cell where we would want to see the output. Say it's here. And then another important thing to bear in mind is whenever you are generating the summary statistics, you will have to tell Excel which one of the summary statistics are you specifically interested in. So there are different options like confidence level for mean, kth, largest and smallest. The one we'll select today by default is the summary statistics out here. And then let's go ahead and click OK. And there we are. We have some simple summary statistics that I'm sure a lot of you will recognize as ones that you've used previously. So it gives you the mean, standard error, median, mode, skewness, kurtosis. A lot of these are a part of your standard descriptive statistics, summary statistics in most applications. Now, the other thing that we should definitely look at as a part of this is the creation of the histogram. The histogram, as you know, is a very common and popular graphical tool that is used as a part of descriptive statistics. In fact, it is one of the 7 standard quality tools that everybody knows about, initially given that name by Carl Pearson. So let's go ahead and see what options are there within this. So the first thing again is the input range. The input range is going to be the same, the count of certifications, followed by the bin range. Now the bin range is nothing but when you generate a histogram or a frequency plot, you want to specify the class intervals over which the frequency plot or the histogram is being created, and that we've already written here. So let's select the bin range, and then let's select the output range. So let's say we want the output to be in column J or starting in column J. Let's select that. Okay, and let's say we also want some chart output out here. All right, let's go ahead. All right, there we are. So it's just generated the histogram table for us, as well as a visual graphical depiction of the histogram. Now, the important thing for us is to interpret this correctly. So when you see the bin numbers of 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15, what do these mean? This essentially is a way of categorizing the class intervals. So let's see what this really implies. So let's say the class intervals that these bins really represent are in the following range. So let me just quickly write it here. All right, there we are. So in essence, when you see bin S3, remember this is covering the class interval from the lowest number in the entire data set, which in our case is 0 all the way till 3. And then when you see the bin S6, so this bin starts off where the previous bin ends, which is at 3. So it starts with 4 and goes all the way till 6, and from 7 to 9 and so on. All right. And finally, you have the histogram. Okay, so that's all that we had for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you next time.